Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not son, baby, and this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. In your rise through the ranks and your road to success, everybody's not going to clap for you. Everybody's not going to cheer for you. Everybody's not going to feel excited for you. And guess what? That's okay because it's not about them. It's about you and the people who support you and the people who give you well wishes. You feel me? And it's about keeping your eyes on the prize, staying focused. Don't ever let anybody knock you off your square because they see something in you that they don't even see within themselves. They see greatness within you. And because, they can't steal your greatness or they don't know their greatness, they try to take it from you. But what you got to realize that the moon could steal light from the sun. But no one will ever confuse the two. There's only one you. So just because the moon try to get some shine from the sun, nobody going to look at the moon and say, yo, that's the sun. Everybody knows that's the moon. And I say that to say, when haters try to bring you down or when naysayers try to bring you down, nobody's going to get you confused with the haters or they're not going to get you confused with people who ain't shit or people who don't even have their shit straight. They're going to see you shining because your shine is your blinders. It's your hater blockers. It blinds the criticism. And when you just keep your eyes on the prize and keep doing you and keep striving to wherever you want to go in life, to your goals that you want to accomplish and achieve, then people are going to drown out the haters. They just going to see the situation for what it is, jealousy and envy. So, always block out the negative comments and use that as fuel. Use that as fuel that will gas you up to go to places where you want to see, go to places where you never been. You feel me? Use that as fuel. Don't use it to flatten your tires to the point where you doubt for yourself. You're not sure of whether you should do this and that because somebody is putting a bug in your ear. They giving your drive a virus, your ambition, because they have no ambition. And because they have no ambition, they want to bring you down along with them. But as long as you know in your heart of hearts that you're doing something right and you're doing a service to your talents, to your gifts that you were born with, there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. It's about you. You have one life to live. You don't want to be that old person. You get into a certain age, you have regrets. You have regrets because somebody had taught you out of your destiny, out of your dreams, out of your vision that you saw in your mind that you were afraid to go after because the naysayers had told you, no, you're going to fail. But how are you going to know the sweetness of victory if you never fail? Part of succeeding is failing, but it's about learning from your mistakes so you won't make the same mistakes. It's about gaining experience. It's about learning from your mistakes and learning from the mistakes of others. And that's how you gain wisdom to go along with your experience. You understand me? So once again, the moon could steal light from the sun, but nobody will ever confuse the moon from the sun. People know the two. Just like how people know the difference between a hater and somebody who's successful, between somebody who's bitter and somebody who's doing the damn thing. You feel me? And then when you argue with fools, people from a distance is not going to know who is who. Both of y'all are just fools who's arguing, even if you're right. So that's why, you have to let people bark at the moon. You have to let people bark at the moon. And because you're the sun, you're not reachable. You can't throw rocks at the sun and spit at the sun and dim the light because the sun is too far high in the sky, baby. You feel me? The sun is too high in the sky. But within that, always put things in perspective that, you don't want to overwhelm people with conceit, with arrogance, to the point where you turn a fan or a supporter into a hater because you lost sight of what it is to be a producer, to be a person of means, to show results. You feel me? And people appreciate not necessarily people who are down to earth. They appreciate when you act like you've been there before. Like you okay, I could do this in my sleep. But if you bragging about it, you flexing and fronting and flaunting, it's like, okay, we want to see you fall off. We want to see you fall off to see if you could do it again. Because if you can't do it again, then you're a fucking fluke. You feel me? So as you rise, as you rise above the clouds, always put things in perspective that, A, people are fickle. One minute they fuck with you, the next minute they want nothing to do with you. And B, nothing good is going to last forever. And even if you want it to last forever, maintaining success is hard, or if not harder, than accomplishing your goals, becoming successful rather. Like maintaining your success is probably harder than becoming successful. You feel me? So you always constantly working, you always constantly grinding. The mind cannot go soft, baby. The mind cannot go soft. You gotta, the grind don't stop until you start pushing up daisies. So you can have something to leave. You can leave a legacy for the next generation and hope that they maintain the legacy that you left so they could pass on down whatever you built. You feel me? So I just wanted to put things in perspective, because you have a lot of people, they get deterred from going after their dreams, from manifesting their vision, because you have a lot of criticism that they take heed to. And I always say this, family, treat praises with the same indifference as criticism, because yes, praises and appreciation is good, but you don't want to get to the point where it's imbalanced to where you become gassed, you become big-headed to the point where you don't think you fall off. You don't think you'll ever fall off. And then you fall off and it's a rude awakening, and now you're depressed, So yes, you should covet the praises, because there's people out there who love what you're doing. But at the same time, just like how you don't put hate and criticism on a pedestal, you should never put a praise on a pedestal to the point where you're relying on good words. It's like a female who opened her legs because a dude told her whatever she wanted to hear. She told her what she wanted to hear. He had swag. He finessed himself in the pussy. And then once he get the sex that he wanted, it's like he don't want to fuck with her anymore. And now she's depressed because she thought that she had something genuine. She didn't see the situation for what it was. He just wanted sex. But if she saw the situation for what it was, she wouldn't have been depressed. And that metaphor, that analogy is the same thing when you become successful. See the praises and the criticism for what it is. Just keep doing you and keep your eyes on the prize, baby. Keep your eyes on the prize. And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark. And this is your host, Nasun, baby. Check out my website at www.nasunblaze.com. That's www.nasunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them. The Swinger Manifesto is on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. It'll make you say, na, 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 ow. And shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. Hit me up with any questions or concerns that you may have. Rate, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. Dig. And on that note, until next time, peace.